Hi friends, it's Beck. We are out in the garden. It is time to sort out the forest and we're getting ready for next year's winter garden. So what we're going to do is we're going to clean all this up, we're going to chop it up and we're going to put it on top of a garden bed that I'm preparing, which I'll show you what that looks like. It's about 1:30, quarter to 2 in the afternoon, but we've got beautiful overcast day today, so it's nice and cool. There's a nice breeze. It's usually about 30 to 31 and it's just too hot to come out and do anything. So while we have a nice day, drag myself outside and we'll get this done. Putting on my blue gloves. This is going to protect me from the sweet potato sap because it just gets stuck to you. I'm wearing this pink shirt again because look at this here. Pretty sure this is sweet potato sap. So it will ruin your clothes. So wear your old clothes, put some gloves on. Also, I tend to get infections from the soil because it's a little abrasive and it's got germs in it, so I like to wear my gloves. So let's take a look at what we've got to clean up. Also, I just got an old crappy pair of scissors. So I use a combination of this and my secateurs, but I find the scissors work on most things. Alright, so lots of things are finishing up here. We do have, this is a dahlia that's about to flower. I believe it's a little mini pom-pom. There's lots of buds on. We're going to get lots of beautiful blooms. This I have up here just protects the plant from our air conditioner vent. And I'm slowly cutting all this down. Just with my scissors. And that's what's going on here. So we're chopping and dropping. We need to harvest the corn because it is ready and things are starting to eat it. This is our cosmos. This is going to stay. It's still flowering. But we can clean this up. Also, I'm still working to clean up this area. So we've cleared all this out, all here, but I've got to cut all this down. So there's heaps and heaps of stuff that we can use straight back on the garden or in the compost bins. I need to get rid of this grass, at least chop it down. And our sweet potato has come all the way out here. I don't think I'm going to be keeping any leaves. You can keep the leaves and eat them, but I'm just going to cut them up really small. I've got to tip this in the compost. So this was sweet potato leaves. And it's rained on it and stuff, and if I tip it out here, the dogs are just going to roll in it. Latte, do you mind? We're going to leave the zinnia because they're still flowering. I want to keep the seeds. This is a beautiful salmon color. And this here, I have already kept some seeds from this one. But it's so pretty. It's orange with a little bit of pink in the middle. Some of them are doubles and some are not, so it's not very stable genetics, but they're really pretty. And then we've got this pink here which fades to a really pale pink, or perhaps, yeah, this is on the same plant. We're getting a pale pink as well, so hoping to save all those seeds. Here's one that's already dry. You just pull the petals off. Boop. And these are the seeds here. Dropped a few on the ground, but I think it's just a bit too hot at the moment, so we'll collect those up. We're going to chop most of the sweet potato down. We'll leave a little bit, but I think we're pretty much ready to harvest it. Oh, and look at all these beans coming up here. Might be able to pick those. Look at these. I have to get a little ladder and get up there. So let's get started. So I like to just use these paint buckets. I think they're 15 litres. And I'm just going to chop it into tiny pieces because it will resprout and grow like a weed everywhere. So I'll just chop it up really fine, put it in the buckets, and then we're going to tip it on the garden bed. Also need to get some little pins and put this back up. I'm pretty sure the dogs have been digging around, especially here. We need to get some of this mesh up there. Not sure if I've got any. Dave is chasing lizards. Good job, Daddy. Keeps him occupied. That's a bunch of weeds right there. Most of this we can clear out. Well, false alarm, the sun's come out, so we're gonna have to go in the shade, which is, we've got to clean up that top area. So we'll go head down there. Now I need to cut this out. We need to get rid of these weeds in the path and trim up the asparagus because it is blocking the pathway. So I'm just gonna cut it along here. You right, Dave? Come flying in. If we can't get the roots out, just pull all the leaves off. That'll slow it down. This is a bit of... So these are blackberries, and they're just annoying and spiky. Try not to fall off the wall. Grasses. I'm just going to cut the seed. Don't worry, it grows back. Now this is like a little blackberry starting, and sometimes you can just pull it out like that because there's a root system under here that they keep sprouting from. Put all the leaves in there. Going back on the garden. Ugh. Oh, that's like a giant. What's it called? Grasshopper. Looks a bit different though. He's like really fat. It's hard to see. There we go. See all sorts of things in here. But we don't spray. He's got beautiful purple. How interesting. I do want to chop this down though, mate. Sorry, bro. Look at him. It's gorgeous. I'll just stick him there so he can do what he's got to do. Have to look that up. Okay, pull all this crap out. Right. Now, just cut this right back. This thing just keeps growing and it's so spiky. We'll leave it. Okay, so I just slowly cut my way through. Some of these are finished. And you can just like twist them off. All the dead ones. That's just the crown under there. I'll get rid of all these tiny weeds. I know the leaves are good, but they're going to go in the compost anyway. And I can't see if there's weeds underneath. I'll leave some of them, what I can. But anything dead, we'll just twist it out. Tidy it up. Actually, you can see the crown here. See that? Good. There's the crown. So I need to put some more. I've got some grass clippings out the front, so we'll go get them and we'll put them on. Alright, so I'm going to clear through here a little bit. Over here is raspberries, so we're not going to pull them out, we just leave them to live peacefully. They don't have the spikes, they just got fuzz. We'll leave them to live peacefully with the asparagus. Now, I found a little friend who loves to live in the asparagus, and that is praying mantis. They're so good for your garden. If you have any of them in your plants, they will not let anybody eat anything. So just be so careful when you're cutting around. There's a little asparagus sprout. So cute. Alright, this is how we're looking. We're going to pull out this little sprout. See, yank it, out it comes. So that's why we've got to get up here every week or two and have a little weed. With this bark down, it's so easy to weed. No big deal. But our bucket's full, so we're going to go put it on our chop and drop garden. Let's go. What are you doing, girls? What's that?
I wanted to say that baby is in your gardening.
Yeah, he's chasing lizards. It's alright.
He's saying that I'm gonna lose the toilet.
Huh? Oh, is he going to the toilet?
If you play those, Shelly's having a bag.
She's what?
Having a bag.
A what?
She's having a bad time.
Why?
These bad dogs are, there's two dogs and Lottie keep looking and they'll want more pets.
Okay. Looking a bit clearer. I can see through. This here is a palm baby. Palm tree. So cute. We don't need palms in here though. Oh, butterfly. Oh, missed it. It's behind me. Pull these bits out, and I did trim a couple of leaves off of here. You can trim the bottom leaves off the zucchini. Especially any that are dead or dying. That's normal. So that we don't get, that's a palm seed. That's what had sprouted. You got to get good at knowing what seedlings are what. What's a weed seedling? What's a friend? So just working my way through. I can't get rid of this stupid thing, so I just keep trimming all the leaves off. Might have to. And it's got all these prickles. Awful thing. But once it's dead, you can use it to nourish your garden. Also, I'm cutting out this. There's a blackberry in here that I've been cutting out. So I'll keep going and then I'll let you know the progress. So I've just uncovered my poor Gypsophilia baby's breath. And it is bone dry because it was covered by this blackberry bush. I'm going to chop that down and we're going to keep weeding this out. Dave is having the best time getting his lizards. Go Dave. You hear him pouncing. Little sniffers going. These things look like carrots, but they're not. Some kind of weed. Let's try and get this little middle thing out. And then these are going to seed, I think. Is there seeds in here? Yep. I think so. That is much better. We can see it again. Hopefully it'll come back to life. I'm gonna give this a little trim. I'm just gonna choppity chop. And it just comes back. Beep, beep. David. Chop, chop. You can make it like a little round bush shape type thing. Just go for it. Doesn't mind. Do, do, do. Doop, doop, doop. We'll pick up what we can. Yes. That's good. That's better. I didn't chop that because that's bad flour. But yeah, it just, no, I'll chop that off. It just sprouts everywhere after you chop it. See all these little sprouts? It's a snapdragon. Pull all these out. These things will come from essential little DV. See how easy it is to pull them out when you mulch? A lot of times I just spend an hour out here every now and then, and it's done for a few weeks. I think I've been out here for about half an hour in total. And I probably haven't done this for about 2 months. So it's nice and easy. Like I said, if you can't get the roots out, just get all the leaves off. Ta-da! Let's keep going. We've got to get all that done. Whoop. So these plants in the back are straw flower, and one's flowering. It's going to be baby pink. And you can keep those. These are got seeds on them. Is that the seed? Hope so. Be cool to have more of these again. Just found another little friend. He's all fuzzy. Don't touch him because they'll make you itch. Okay, well the clouds have come over, so it's a bit overcast again. We've come to some potatoes which are dying off, so I want to see if we'll have a little dig around and see if there's any potatoes. But I've been outside for about 2 hours, just chilling out. Let's turn around so you can, oh, Dave's still having a good time. Here's my progress, all weeded. It's been sitting down, and then I've just been scooping this dirt out of the way as I go, because then when I get another bag of bark, I'll put that in the walkway. And then when all the bark breaks down, we'll scoop that up, and that will be the new soil. Let's have a little dig around. I don't know if there'll be anything because the soil's not great, and these just came up by themselves. So I'll have a little weed. And then we'll just have a little look around and see if there's anything. Ooh, there's a tiny one. Anything else? Little ones. These are the cool, what are they called? Okay, oh, I think I might have got them from Diggers. It's not like a whole lot. It's just some little ones. Anything over here? They just flowered and then they, because we've been hot, cold, they start to die off a bit. You see how dry this is? This isn't the best soil. It's not black at all. Ooh, there's one. Yeah, I've got some little ones. Not really easy worth eating. So we'll keep it covered up. Keep watering. And I'll dig it up when it's completely dead. But yeah, it's still not. We've got to keep feeding the soil, doing what we're doing over at the other garden. And then hopefully our winter stuff will do a little better. But it's been really hot too. It's super hot on this wall. I want to eventually get some shade cloth up here. But see how, like, this is really deep and it's still so dry. And I think that's just the heat. That's okay. I'll keep on keeping on. So I'm just going to finish this little bit. I've got to turn around. Just want to finish this little bit because if I don't get those grasses out soon, I won't be getting them out at all. And then we'll just, my bucket's been full for ages. Then we'll go tip that. Oh, see, there's a blackberry. Ooh, might try and get it. Delicious. And then we'll tip it on the other garden. Alright, we did it. We're all done. So I'm going to put this bucket on the edge. Yeah? I'm coming in a sec. I'm coming in. Okay, just wait a minute. I missed one. I don't want to miss any grasses. Okay, so we're gonna put that on the other garden, and then up here, let's get that blackberry actually. So my glover. Let's get it. Ah. Delicious. It's very seedy, but it's very yum. Yum. Okay. We dug out a path. This has some new stuff on top, but look, it's all manky in there. So I'm just gonna tip it over here. There we go. I just tipped it on in the garden there. Otherwise, David would roll in it and be gross. So let's go put this on the other garden, and we're gonna be done for the day. Alright, we are layering on this stuff as thick as we can because it's all going to break down and feed the soil. Look at this soil. This is from having that mulch on there. It's beautiful. So that's what this is going to be like. Even now, I think the soil is much better. Maybe? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a bit compacted here, but you can see how black it is. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you see.